What's good, family? Welcome back to another episode of Jared Tries Trading. Thank you for joining me on this journey as I try to become consistently profitable at this day trading thing. Today, I got to report a red day. Might be kind of hard to get back on track this week to finish green because it was a nice little loss today. Couple things. I made one really good trade today, and we'll go through that. I'm having a little trouble with these swings. Am I giving it too much time or am I not giving it enough time? It seems like I feel like I'm picking good stocks on the D1. The weak stocks go up when the market's down, and the strong stock continues down when the market's up. And I really am struggling to understand, why is this a bad pick, And then on top of that, I got to add in when is it a good time to cut it? You know what I mean? And when you lean on the daily, your stops are a little bit lower. You know what I mean? You have a wide range. You're not keeping the stop loss tight because you're leaning on the daily. So my losses have been bigger, and I feel like I went through this, in the beginning a couple months ago. The swing losses were getting out of hand, and then I told myself not to swing as much, and then I started seeing some consistency. Or at least the swings that I were in started me off on the right foot every day. So I really got to figure out what the fuck's going on with that. And you guys, please comment if you guys notice something about my picks. And I got to be missing something because my swing's doing the opposite. No matter what side I'm on, something's wrong with my stock selection or my exit or entry. So these are my results from today. Obviously, not what we want to see. But I also want to point out, when things are lining up, you're making good trades, you're having green days, it's easy. It's easy to pound your chest, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm starting to get it. You get all happy. But who are you when you're putting together all these losses? You know what I mean? Are you going to be willing to learn, or are you going to start blaming everything? I'm blaming the market, blaming this and that. Nah, something needs to be learned. And that's what's getting in my way. And I'm sure more than 50% of these losses I'm getting in my own way, but I just don't know what I don't know yet. So I need to go back, read the wiki. I don't know if I'm gonna take a break from trading this week, but something clicked for me and then something unclicked for me, and this is really the struggle that I'm having with this shit. So let's get into my best trade today. In my opinion, I executed Pepsi exactly how I wanted to. Let's go switch screens. Pepsi D1. You see all these red little trend lines. Just trying to figure out, how good of a play is this. I see a downward sloping trend line. Broke to the upside. Horizontal resistance. Broke to the upside. We gap up. And I knew after we, break that downward sloping trend line and at least this level right here, I wanted to get long. And we maintained that level right here. So I got long at, 1 second, 10:02 up here. And, Pepsi was putting up green candles while SPY was putting up red ones. Relative strength shows right here. Wasn't too concerned about my entry. I just get in, boom. Sit through this pullback. We honor this level. I drew this line on the daily, so that's nice when it lines up like that. And then I add at 13:23, right about here where we're about to make a new high. And my price target all along was this daily level right here that I set up, had an alert right around, I wrote it down, 175.81. And I sold one. I tried to scale out on this candle right here. I took one contract off, and then up here I took the second contract off. So I got in, tried not to look at it until it hit the price target, and bam, sold. No big deal, But, you know, after this went against me, I was feeling shitty, started making bad decisions. Like, here we go again, you know, it's going to go against me. You know, just not the mentality that you want to have in these trades, man, if you're trying to lean on the daily. You got to trust your technical analysis over here. But then you got to factor in the market. The market's been so wishy-washy, you know. Are you going to have SPY tailwind or not? This is the market. Just up, down, up, down. Look at how similar this is. Huge bearish day on April 14th. We have like almost a doji right down by the low of this day. Now, after a huge bullish day, not really a doji, but kind of similar, you know, right at the high of this day. You know, this doesn't predict anything, but we might get another bearish day here just if we're going to continue this little bullshit. So, who knows? Who knows what's going on with the market? I'm just trying to take what the market gives me. It was an inside day until pretty much the end of the day. And some stocks were really showing strength out there. And, you know, Pepsi was one of them. I felt like I was wrong right away, but I trusted in it. You know, I was like, oh, great, we broke below VWAP. Trusted. And it came right back to my daily level that I wanted. So this was the trade that I executed really well and I feel good about. But now let's get into all the other ones. Velo. This was my swing. Now, you guys chime in. Did I not give it enough time? Technically, I said my stop was down here. You know, we're barely at the halfway of this candle. Does this look like we're preserving it? I don't know. But I do know that I was down 200 on it. And then am I going to wait for it to like gap down? And then I have a similar situation to like the really fat losses that I had last time. I guess technically I'm not supposed to be thinking about my last losses, so that's a problem right there. But what are you guys doing right here? You know? Bam. Good volume. Breakout of this consolidation. Now we're taking a break. But how long do I wait for this? You know what I mean? I gave it 2 days. So not sure. Ended up closing Velo for $205 loss. And then the OHI. This was a 5 out of 5 for Harry, right? And this was ranked pretty high for me. Nice little breakdown here, this horizontal support. Lots of touches. Bam. On high volume. And my stop's halfway. We barely closed below that, so I'm thinking good. And we have a green day on a 5 out of 5 setup. Did I not give this one enough time? You know, what am I waiting for here to be wrong? You know? Let me see. I'm not sure. We got this downward sloping trend line. I guess we kind of honored it. Maybe I'm supposed to still be in it. But how big was my OHI loss? That was a minus 70. So started the day out minus 270. And when you do that, you know, it definitely does affect you, man. As a beginner anyways, you know, this shit gets to your emotions. And then I took a silly trade on Etsy. I had this on my list. It was 1 out of 2 shorts I had on my list. And I had, let's see, this level marked out, right? I actually thought about shorting right here on this bounce. And my stop would have been VWAP. Didn't take it. Was unsure. Didn't trust it, you know. And after this big drop, after this drop right here for the next hour, I was like, damn, man, I would have been right. And then guess what I did? I got in. More like a revenge trade. I got in at 11.53. This is, I do this every time, man. But this one was due to revenge trading and not paying attention to the market. Like, look how weak it was, man, all day. You know, market up, definitely not rising as much as the market. And then really drops heavy when the market goes down. So I'm sure other people traded it better than me and were profitable. So And really the daily, we broke below this this low over here, and it's no follow through. Finally the market starts lifting everything up, you know? So bad pick. I shouldn't have took that one. I knew that one was a bad one. And DUK. This one, we were peaking above the high of this compression. And obviously I put the alerts there. I put it back a little bit higher. I'm looking for the break of compression here. Decent volume, you know, clearly in the compression. Looking for the next leg up. Probably waiting for the market, excuse me, to push it up. So this one was a $25 loss. I got in at right here, I believe, at 11:59. Oh, this one, this test right here. Got in, held through this little consolidation / pullback, and then where did I get out? 12:28. So right here in this candle, or actually no, after this big ass red candle, and then, you know, creeping up to the high of the day, and small candles indicates resistance, is what Pete said one time. So I was wrong on this one. This one I said, okay, I'm wrong. It's not gonna break out. So I exited. $25 loss. Tested 2 more times. Maybe the next time we'll get up, but I have a new alert set. Just wrong on that one. Should have waited for the break. So like I said, man, getting in my own way, right? Why am I taking this when I could wait for it to break and retest? You know, if I want to play it that way. I think I just want bigger winners, I guess. You know, I see people making money. Shouldn't be paying attention to anybody really, but that's pretty much all my losses. Now I'm swinging stuff, and you know, I'm having, like, my swings ain't working out lately. Stacked. This is 2 hours of straight buying, and I get in at 11:19. I get in this candle right here, or in this pullback. Climbing, and then bam. You know, stocks get tired, they gotta pull back. But this is around the same time as PG was going against me. You know what I mean? So I'm feeling fucking shitty. And Pepsi was also going against me at the same time. So I'm like, damn, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm picking the strong stocks, and they're going against me. But you gotta lean on the daily, right? So it's like a battle inside. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? So still holding it. Big market tank. Stock didn't drop nearly as much. So I'm leaning on the daily here. A lot of downward sloping trend lines were breached. Well, they were breached, and we fell back below. So we'll see what happens if we get a little market push. I'm putting this in the same basket as like PG, which I'm also swinging. You know, Harry was talking about PG a lot. He's like, I'm not worried about it at all. And I'm assuming, you know, we maintain half of this huge green candle here, and that means there's buyers. The bid is intact. We're still above this algo upward sloping trend line here. So any bit of market tailwind, and I think this stock will go. And so I'm putting putting CVS in the same kind of category. It's not as strong as PG, but I still think that it did have some buyers to push it up above these levels right here. So we'll see. It's all a learning experience, man, and I'm gonna keep trying and trying. ASO, I traded this yesterday. It was strong yesterday. It was strong today, but something happened here. Just gave up with the market. I added right here because I felt like it was holding the bid, and VWAP was right below, and then we just ended up drifting lower for the rest of the day. This one's small size, you know, 50 shares on it. We'll see what happens. The daily, I liked it. Breach above this upper sloping algo line. Well, this one, and then we have some room after if we could like get back above these daily levels that I put up right here. So we'll see. Not worried about this one because it's not contracts. Or maybe I should be worried about them. And that's pretty much all my trades today, man. Executed one beautifully, exactly how I wanted to. And then just got clowned around in the rest of my trades. So that's all I got. Really just wanted to fly through this one. Nothing crazy to talk about. Took a loss today. Gotta go read the wiki again. And gonna do some homework later tonight. The alerts really did help, but they did get me kind of antsy because there was so many fucking alerts popping up at the same time. So just a lot to learn, man. And we'll figure it out. So until next time, guys, appreciate it. Leave some comments below. Like, subscribe. And hope y'all kept it green. See you.